Hey everyone, welcome back to Star Wars Dark Forces. The final mission. The Arkhammer, the Dark Awakening. So we have some specs here of the Dark Troopers. Dark Trooper Phase 1, of course. I have no idea what these numbers mean. The Arkhammer is a large cruiser that acts both as a... I guess Jan like recorded this beforehand and we're just reading it just now. I don't know. Acts both as a construction facility and as a launch platform for the Dark Trooper. So this is like the floating factory of the Dark Troopers. We're infiltrating the Dark Trooper factory. So that's concerning. Taking this thing out of commission will be a daunting task. I'm confident that you can do it, but don't let that go to your head. And of course, here's the Phase 2 Dark Trooper. Once on board, you'll need to find the 3 exchange couplings lead to the main power grid. So again, just place the charge on these plus doohickeys. Place a sequencer charge on each coupling. These couplings will most likely be in small alcoves deep inside the Arkhammer structure. Once you set the charges, your escape will be by Imperial shuttle. Stay out of trouble, and make it back in one piece. Alright, just set the sequencer charges, and get to an Imperial shuttle. Alright, let's do this. I'm expecting a welcoming party. Let's get ready for that. My volume's a little bit loud. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. So this will be the longest mission. Missions so far have been about like half hour, 20 minutes or so. This will be like significantly longer than that, just to let you guys know. And of course you can tell just by looking at, below the video. Ugh. So what's in here? I think that's the elevator to get up here. I don't think they were expecting me to jump across this gap. So I'm actually gonna fall down. I guess take the intended route instead of like accidentally speedrunning. So I'm gonna be expecting to see larger numbers of Dark Troopers. That's the way up. Considering this is the construction platform, I need to turn down the volume a little bit more. Oh yeah. Here's the like the only 3D enemy in the game. It's like I don't even know what this is, but it shocks us. It shocked us for like 20 damage. I'm guessing if you were like when was this game released? I'm guessing if you were one of the first people to like play this game, like that would freak you out. It's like this three-dimensional enemy just attacking you all of a sudden in a game where it's mostly just 2D sprites. So we got more shields. So I think that was worth showing off. The one 3D enemy in the game is just like a robotic arm. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we take this elevator up. Yeah, that's how we were supposed to get across. We weren't supposed to jump across this gap. But that's fine. We went down anyway. Am I missing something? I feel like I am. It's over here. What? Oh. There's turrets. Okay. Can I just, like, mortar these? Okay. Oh, there's another one. Down the hall. I'm doing more damage to myself than these turrets are. Is this... What was even the purpose of this room? I don't know. Okay, well, I guess we get more supplies to replenish the ones that we needlessly wasted to check out this little alcove. Why is this even here? It's just a hallway to nothing. I don't know. It's strange. I'm just gonna take the elevator back up. I think there are some respawning enemies here. It's not as egregious as the one, like, where we stole the smuggler's ship. It's not that bad. It's down here. Oh. It's a Dark Trooper, buddy. Okay. Can I use a concussion rifle on these? Okay. Done with that. Oh. Look what we have here. We finally found a replacement for the Dark Trooper weapon we lost before. So I'm gonna try this out on a... Oh. There's another robotic arm. I'm not gonna waste that ammo on it. Why isn't this working? I hear it getting damaged. There you go. Okay. I think it was just the angle we were shooting at it from. Oh, I know it's down here. Hello. Best thing to take down Dark Troopers is the Dark Trooper weapon.
Stop. You're not authorized. Surrender immediately.
Actually, since this is a gonna be a longer mission, I'm gonna touch upon a topic I brought up in one of the previous episodes. It was when I was basically saying that, with regards to the new cannon... What's this button do? Oh yeah, it opens that door. Okay. Yeah, with, like, people ask me, you know, what do you think about the... Oh, I know what I heard. Okay, see ya. See ya. Okay, bye. Oh god. Oh god. Please. I need to find a way up. Get this thing out. I don't really care about you, medical droid. I have Dark Troopers to deal with. Good. Okay, whew. Oh god, there's another one. Okay. Okay. Whew. I knew we were going to be meeting more Dark Troopers. I wasn't expecting two right off the bat. Oh. Well, that wasn't intelligent. But we have more missiles, so we can expend some against these guys down here. And accidentally kill our... Hopefully not accidentally kill ourselves. I know there was another one. Yep, there you are. mean, if you don't want to come around that corner, I can just keep doing this. Okay, there you are. Well, I have 6 more lives. I'm fine. Oh. You are still fine as well. There we go. Let's see if I can get back on topic. Yeah, in one of the previous episodes, I was, you know, people ask me in general, you know, what do you think about the new canon wipe? About how all the old canon was, essentially being, you know, discarded in preference for, like, new stuff. I'm just gonna pick up this revive. And I basically said in a previous episode that it doesn't really matter that much. Because, hello, Dark Trooper. Goodbye, Dark Trooper. Need to find a way up again. Ugh. I'm just falling in this pit constantly, and constantly getting sidetracked as well by the constant stream of Dark Troopers. I don't think he actually followed us through the door. I'm just gonna shoot you. There you go. See if I can take out this Dark Trooper before I get sidetracked again. He's spamming these missiles, though. I'm not appreciative. That's fine. Yeah, I basically said it didn't really matter, because, people still care about the old canon, and the old canon stuff, like this game, it still exists. You know, I'm playing it right now. And yeah, like the, what am I trying to say? Yeah, like basically Disney said that this game never happened. You know, like the Arkhammer never happened, the whole Dark Trooper project never happened, Kyle Katarn never existed. But that's the thing, you know, they still do exist. And as I said, I'm playing the game right now. And as such, people still do, you know, care about it. And actually, in like a previous, in the last episode, I basically said, I like made an offhand comment about Galen Merrick, the protagonist from The Force Unleashed. What? Not really sure why this switch is just hovering over the abyss as such. What does this do? Oh, I missed it. A lot of falling in pits in this episode. Oh well. I like this staircase though. But it's really loud. Yeah, I made an offhand comment about how Galen Merrick, basically I said like, you know, he's a boring character. And some commenters spoke up, they're like, hey now, I like Galen Merrick. You like that mid-air dash that I did to ram my face into the button? That was pretty cool. Made no physical sense, but it was pretty cool. Yeah, the commenters basically said, hey now, I like Galen Merrick. And so we had a discussion about it in the comments, and the fact that we had that discussion, you know, it shows that people still care about this stuff. It's not Rebel Scum. It shows that people still care about all this old canon, despite it, you know, technically not mattering anymore. And, you know, it's because it exists. you know, people are gonna enjoy it regardless of whether Disney, you know, says it doesn't matter anymore. And all it, yeah, like I said, like all that really determines is that they're not gonna make any new stories about it. But the stories that exist still exist. Like, they have their clause in there that basically says, like, oh, we can still reference, like basically if we're feeling particularly uncreative and, you know, feel like exploding your nostalgia, we can just reference old canon stuff. Not in those words, obviously, but, you know, basically. Yeah, it just means that, you know, they're just not going to reference it anymore. So there's the first sequencer charge. Anyway, I think the point that I'm trying to make is that, you know, what is the point I'm trying to make with this? The point I'm trying to make is that the old canon is always going to be there. The old Star Wars that, you know, you always used to know, it's always going to be there. You know, no one... I know people make jokes, like... And people make jokes, you know, when George Lucas made the prequels. It's like, oh, you ruined Star Wars for me, you ruined my childhood. You know, your childhood is still here, technically. You know, all this old canon stuff, it's still around. You know, no one's taking it away from you. And since, you know, it's... And regardless of whether Disney... Ooh, this looks like a fun room. Regardless of whether Disney, you know... Sorry, I'm trying to make like a profound statement at the same time I'm trying to not get crushed by the Crushinator and failing. Ugh, I missed the door. Okay, so supplies. Nice. But yeah, like, no one has taken the old Star Wars away, basically. And regardless of whether Disney takes the new Star Wars and just, like, runs it into the ground, whether every new Star Wars thing, like, crashes and burns and it goes up in flames, even if all of the new Star Wars is absolutely terrible, the old Star Wars is still gonna be there, and it's still here. So if you're starting to miss it or whatever, you can always just go back and open up a good book or play a good old game. Because it's still gonna be here. And Kyle Katarn, he's still here, running around the Arkhammer, falling in the pits and whatnot. And getting shot by stormtroopers. There's also plenty of that in the old canon. At least in this playthrough. Can I just like cheese this out and just jump across this? Well, I kinda can, but they put like an overhang here so that I can't actually... Yeah. Darn, I had to play by the game's rules. What a tragedy. And I can't actually open that door until I do something. I think it wants me to go into the pit. Let me see if I can grab this. There we go. Okay, so it's over here. The next couple. Oh, hello. he actually can't get across this gap, so I'm relatively safe. I have to take care of this guy somehow. I'm just gonna shoot him a lot. That solves problems. Just shoot at it until it falls down.
For freedom.
For freedom. America. Etc., etc. Oh. Missed the jump. I need to see if this this door is open now. I think it is. Sorry, that's... I don't know if you heard that, but my cat likes to meow sometimes. As cats like to do. I think we're about, like, halfway through the level, maybe. Oh. Little moments like those. To see a whole bunch of guys standing next to explosive barrels for whatever reason.
You're in violation.
I'm on the Arkhammer. I think I'm aware that I'm in violation of Imperial law.
Surrender immediately.
Thankfully, they can't bring their weapons up high enough to shoot through the window, but Kyle can. Oh, hello. Alright. I'm gonna see what's down here. Oh, there's mines down here. So is there actually a point to being down here? Like, is there like some kind of hidden goodies, maybe? And there's some ammo, I guess. Speaking of, I should use some of my energy weapons more. Someone asked in a previous episode if you can, like, shoot these. Oh. I actually didn't know this, like, bounce... What the... Holy cow. That's awesome. I didn't know this bounced. Well, you learn something new every day. Oh, holy crap. Everything bounces if you, Is it just this area? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is you can't shoot the mines. You can't do it. So you had to blow them up. Alright. Yeah, it just looks like, there's just some supplies down here. I do see shields over there, though, so I'm gonna go get those. Make sure there's no mine hidden in them, as the game likes to do. I'm gonna try to use this gun. Again, apologies for any cars you hear in the background. I live like 50 feet away from the road, it's awful. But anyway. As much as I dislike this weapon, I'm gonna attempt to use it, just for variety's sake. Is this a door? Yes it is. And with turrets. Against stationary targets, it's, you know, decent. It's got a very large projectile, so can't complain about that. Oh. Okay. I feel like this is a trap. I can just barely see the mines. Aha. Alright, cool. Get replenishes, refills on all our grenades, which is nice. Ugh, I can't see a gosh darn thing. Oh. This is a way we can light our way. Just use your blaster as a flashlight. Again, you gotta love that the DOS rendition of those old Star Wars songs that you know and love.
Blast him.
Should probably use this more. It's very effective. Okay, I remember this part. Is where they try to funnel you into places that you don't want to be. Oh. Well, I found a goodie cache, but I'm full on health. I'm probably gonna take some damage here, actually. Come on, fall. Yeah, well, to get into the goodie cache, I have to sacrifice some health. So that's unfortunate. Okay, so this is bright, so what? That was strange. Oh, thought I had grenades. We actually have some battery now, so we can light the way. Hello. I don't want to be here. Now there's turrets up here. Hello. If we could get back up to that goodie cache, that'd be nice, but I think it's too far gone now. So for this puzzle, we gotta link this side to that side. So let's check this out. Oh. One more. There we go. Alright, cool. I don't think we can... Nah, we can't fit through there. There's nothing back there anyway. Turn off our flashlight. These Dark Troopers, these Phase 1 Dark Troopers, like, they sometimes reflect your shots back at you, but it's generally safe just to, you know, shoot at them until they eventually fall down.
Jan would be proud.
Jan would be proud, apparently. So now we just need to get out of here. So we can blow up the Arkhammer. I have a feeling it's not going to be that easy, though. Well, this looks like an arena if I ever saw one. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure that's a Dark Trooper way in the distance. Yes, it is. I can tell because he shot a missile at me. Speaking of... oh. Okay. Probably wasn't the best idea to jump down here. That's fine. There's plenty of supplies lying around. We should probably open these one at a time. Ooh. I like grenades. So we're just looking for a shuttle? Can't tell if this is the hangar bay or not. Alright. Oh. This one opened by itself. Okay. There's supplies down there. Something smells fishy.
It's been a long time since I've challenged a man to battle. I'm glad my opponent is so worthy.
And there's the Phase 3 Dark Trooper. It's not a droid. It is a person. It's General Rom Mak. In a power suit. This is what the Dark Trooper project's been leading up to this whole time. Is just a power suit to let troops go into battle with. Including the good general himself. Unfortunately, it didn't do him much good. That was a little bit anticlimactic. But we fought a Phase 3 Dark Trooper. Yeah. That was an alright boss fight. I wish it lasted a little bit longer, but what can you do? So we need to find a shuttle now. Is that... ah, there it is. For some reason it's really dark in here. Oh, now it's light. Okay. And yes, this is this game's best approximation at a Lambda shuttle, with the detached wings and all. For some reason, it's not telling us that we can complete the mission. Whoops. Can we just finish? Yeah, let's go ahead and finish.
This is an unfortunate setback. The Force is strong with Catan.
And there you go. There's Star Wars Dark Forces. It's a pretty solid game. It's you know, if you enjoy a good Doom style game, yeah, it's Star Wars. So it's, you know, can't go wrong with that. Star Wars plus Doom. Yeah, it's like $6 on Steam, and it might take like a little bit of fiddling around with the configuration settings to get it to work to how I have it. To get it to run smoothly, I should say. But yeah, it's pretty solid. It's not a very story-heavy game. Like I said in a previous episode, the story is mostly just there to just to tie the levels together, and the gameplay is what makes it shine. So yeah, if you're looking for a fun game, it's $6 on Steam. It might take a little bit of finagling to get it working, but there you go. Has my approval. And yeah, again, this game exists. It's no longer canon. That's alright. What matters is what you enjoy. Doesn't matter if it's old canon or new canon. Doesn't matter what anyone says. You know, what matters is what you like. And if you like this game, well, I do, and that's all that matters to me. The old Star Wars will always be there. Kyle Katarn, he's always gonna be here. He will always be in our hearts. That's, yeah. It's a pretty solid game. That's really all I had to say about it, you know, I think we'll see more of Kyle Katarn in the upcoming LPs, hopefully. Not sure if I'm gonna do Dark Forces 2 next or some other game. We'll see. Don't want to date this game by talking about future LP plans, but there you go. Tim Schafer. Huh. Alright. Well, I guess that's the end of Star Wars Dark Forces then. I want to thank you guys for watching. Sorry if, for those of you watching along, sorry if if the parts came out a little bit slow. I'm just trying to get back in the swing of things. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been Super Vigor Man, and may the Force be with you. Always. Actually, before I end the video, something I should also note is, I made the game look really easy, probably. That's because I was playing on medium. If you play the game on hard, you know, obviously it's gonna be more difficult, but the cool thing about this game is that it doesn't just make the enemies take more damage, or it doesn't make you take more damage. What it does is it just adds more enemies. So like, it'll have all the old enemies, but it'll also have a bunch of more enemies. Did I put this on medium? I might have. Hold on. Let me just... Yeah, I had it on medium. My bad.
Stop, rebel scum!
So we're immediately being shot from behind. There should be... Yeah, there's more enemies here than there would be before. So it doesn't make the enemies more difficult, it just adds more and more enemies. Which, that's a good kind of difficulty, in my opinion. It's what the Doom-style games do best. Just add a whole bunch of enemies. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show. I guess may the Force be with you, again.